How's it going, guys? Welcome back for more recordings. Got off work a little early, had a little bit of lunch. So now we're here to get some more Skyrim in. If you didn't check out the last episode, basically what we did is we knocked out pretty much all of Markarth, the reach over here of all the Forsworn. There may be a little bit of pieces in here in and outs. I pretty much would have to discover just to make sure. But we're actually going to go south, and we're going to start knocking out the places of Falkreath area. So, and it looks like we have our first fort over here. We're actually going to tackle on. It's been raining here, so I get to use my electric blanket, and it's finally hoodie season. And congratulations, people who managed to survive to October 1st. I'm so happy. It's like, it's finally goddamn October, you know, start celebrating Halloween. It's just awesome. And for the people who don't celebrate Halloween, well, don't know what to tell you. Hello? Oh, hello. Goodbye. Necromancer. From this altar. Just remember, just because it's October 1st, since the start of October, make sure you keep your pets safe. There are still a lot of people who are very superstitious, if I can pronounce that correctly, about certain type of animals or objects and other stuff like that too. So, and pets usually tend to be the ones to be targeted the most, so make sure you keep them nice and safe in your home. I know, it sounds like a big radio advertisement, but you never know with people. I believe this is the orc camp, and the one thing that when we finished up that one place of the Forsworn, I forgot to show you guys. There is a Hagraven up there in a ward wall, so be careful with that. But there's a piece, this one right here, Pommel Stone of Marius Razor. It creates a dagger, a Daedric dagger you'll get for doing the Marius Dagon quest. There's two other pieces. There's the pommel, there's the hilt, and there's the blade. And I believe this place has the blade, I think it is, full of orcs and stuff like that, and other forms of bandits. Goodbye. I'm gonna adjust my electric blanket here. It's finally nice. It's like it finally rained. I'm so happy. So this place is gonna be full of bandits. There is a cellar below that has the Marius Dagon Daedric piece down there. And over in this area, or that area right there, there is a master level chest. I have lockpicked it before. Master level chests are really annoying. It's a lot easier if you have the 100% lockpicking or the skeleton key, because it allows you to practice your lockpicking skills without actually breaking any lockpicks itself. And I actually didn't mean to actually fire that shot, but it still was a hell of a shot. I'm just like aiming these damn near impossible shots I haven't made through the rest of my goddamn videos. We're already on like video 46, so I expect us to be well over like 200 videos, because like I said, I'm not doing story mode, so there's that. Once we finish up pretty much every area in the mainland itself, then we'll do a separate thing for the DLCs. Hearthstone is pretty much just going to be built into the main story itself. Here's that master level chest. If you can get your follower to come up here, they might be able to pick it. But as for Dawnguard DLC and Dragonborn DLC, will be two separate playlists, because they're two separate things. It's the reason why I have not got the crossbow yet, for that particular reason.
Never should have come.
Where the hell is she going? Okay, just activate all of them, I guess. She literally ran all the way up here just to get to me. Jen, that is so cute. Let's see if I can get her to come over here. She might be high enough level to lockpick this thing. I need you to do
One of the
something.
same kind.
Can you lockpick this?
What?
Is your lockpicking skill high enough?
Will do.
Oh? No, I need you to come over here and lockpick this thing.
Will do. Will do.
Did you lockpick it? No, you didn't. Sometimes there might be, let me see if I can get her to come over here. I need you to walk a little further over here. Can you come over here? I was hoping I might be able to push her over here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I, like...
What the?
No. How the hell do I run again? Alt. Seeing if I can, like, push her over. Well, I'm trying to push your ass over there so you can unlock this goddamn thing.
Yes, so
Sometimes there's a certain distance to that they might be able to do it too. But because there's this rebel here,
Will do.
she won't. The AI won't climb over it. Did you unlock it? No, you did not. I don't want to have to hit you by accident, but I can't.
Be careful.
It's so annoying. Yeah, she's not wanting to run over here. Screw it, whatever. You're probably not getting anything good out of that damn thing anyways. You just randomly glitched up there. Let's just get to the fort itself, screw it. I don't want to feel like breaking the time in to try to pick a master lock. Probably could. It might be a lot easier on PC than it is on console. I think everyone else is dead. One of the fellow gentlemen should be in there. Ooh. The monster's kicking back up on me. They don't have even my green monster. They don't have like the tea lemonade one. And it's like, ugh. It's like, I guess I gotta sell for this crap. Most of them are like hunters / bandits, so they'll have a lot of furs, a lot of meats. Cooking is not a thing I really got into Skyrim because you need a lot of ingredients in order to do it. Some of the stuff does have a lot of qualities that can help you out. Stamina regeneration, health regeneration. But I mean, if you want to invest your time to do that, more power to you. I usually don't bother because I just don't really see the points, because eventually once your alchemy gets high enough, food is going to be like an unnecessary thing when you have health regeneration potion. How are you hitting me?
Come on, guide me.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, your way. You got him, Jen? Alright, cool. Because you'll eventually get potions and stuff like that. It'll give you like 300% health regeneration over like 20 seconds or some random crap like that. Once your alchemy gets high enough to the point where food is just like, it's going to be unnecessary to even bother carrying unless somehow you run out of those potions. You have like the high potions, they're going to heal you like by 200 health and stuff like that. I don't think I ever had a character who's ever had health that high to the point where they needed very high potions just to heal themselves, so like maybe 500 health at most. But it all really depends on your gameplay of how you actually build your character, because that is very important later on in the game, how you actually build them, because you'll start coming across more Draugr Death Lords, Draugr Death Overlords, Dragon Priests later on in the game you'll come across, higher level bandits and stuff like that, higher level dragons that are not going to be taken down as easily, so it really doesn't matter how you actually build your character. And you have Nordic armor. And you'll get your first look at Nordic armor. You know, the one thing I didn't realize that when I was just starting this, to how to figure out how do you actually zoom in on crap. This is Nordic armor. You usually won't see this. Well, technically, if we're going to go on it, you wouldn't see this until you start the Dragonborn DLC, but sometimes if you are actually high enough level and on rare chances, you might actually get an early look at this armor in the mainland area from level bandits and stuff like that. It's all heavy armor. I don't think there's a single piece of light armor for Nordic, which sucks. And I don't know what the hell just fell off my goddamn desk. but it's still really cool armor, and I think it's probably one of the coolest armors they actually have in the Skyrim game itself. So. Ooh, frost cloak. That's cool. Kind of useless for me, but cloak armor and stuff like that is something I've never actually used, even with a battle mage type S character. This is just one of the things that takes time to put on, and if you're in the middle of combat, you know, it just doesn't really seem worth it in my opinion. But that's just me. Let me see. I'm gonna give you that since you are using a shield. I don't know why the hell I have this damn thing. You know this crap. You can hold all that junk. She shouldn't be using any of this stuff anyways, since she's based around light armor. I still have some of my old materials when I was building the house and stuff. I don't need that crap either. Got to drop all this goddamn shit when I started the video. But I've rolled it. Screw it.
Lead on.
I think they have like carrying capacity. I want to say maybe like 300 pounds ish. Not 100% sure. It's something I've never really actually looked into to see who can hold the most. But I think I want to say they all have the same carrying capacity weight. So jump all that junk out of here. Take that. And that should be actually all of them. The further you go down here, you're going to come across more traps, more locked doors, and stuff like that. So, alchemy, open dagger. We'll take all this alchemy crap anyways. I mean, I'm not really investing in alchemy, so. Down here, you're going to come across more tripwire type of traps. So little strings that you see that are attached to different poles and stuff like that. They'll activate spikes. They'll activate those little slammer door things. So this was basically a prison cell areas. Orcish. Now it's just basically just a storage for all their stuff they kept down here and shit.
I thought about becoming a bandit. I decided I preferred clean clothes and fresh meat.
Smart idea. Because if you were a bandit, then you'd be meeting my arrow. You know, that's kind of like one of the things that you realize that, you know, people are like, you know, if I lived in Skyrim, you know, I'd be this awesome bandit or awesome raider or some random shit like that. And it's like, you really don't realize how hard life actually is being a bandit or being a raider, where you're constantly outrunning the law, where you're actually living in caves. You know, you don't have the luxury of having a home and, you know, a hearth or any of that stuff like that. It's where you're literally surviving, you know, by ends meet, quite literally hunting for your own food, or if you're not robbing people and stuff like that, you know. And then you come across characters like mine, who pretty much, you know, hunt down your characters.
Trouble is in the air here.
I'm only activating these traps because I know she will, so. Mostly poison darts and stuff like that. Just be careful of these traps and stuff like that too when you grab this thing, so. And that's the blade piece, I believe it is. Damn it. Really? Come on now. Oh. Scroll to Call of Arms. targets have been improved combat skills, health, and stamina for 10 minutes. It is one of the best scrolls in the game you can get. It basically just gives you an entire big boost to all your stats for your health, magic, and stamina and shit like that. So they're very rare, but they're very helpful when you're in a boss fight or something like that. Why the hell are you using the glass sword? Why not give me that elder one? And why are you... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Are you kidding me this shit? Jen, I need you to...
And what might you
I need you to do something.
What?
I need you to, wait right there.
Will you? That it?
Yeah, because you were in my goddamn way. I'd rather not be trapped in there. You can come follow me.
Need. I am the shadow at your back.
Oh, good. Then let's go. Be careful with telling your follower or your companion or whatever to wait there, because they will literally wait there. They will not move until you actually tell them to. And I've done that with several followers and mercenaries where I told them to wait there, forgot about it. An hour later, I'm wondering where the hell my goddamn mercenary or follower is at, only to realize that I left them standing there the entire time and went back and got them. They were just standing there. Yeah, so this was, what the hell is this place called? Cracked Tusk Keep. So, pretty simple place. Oh, and I got also one of those unusual gems too for the Thieves Guild quest / Elven quest. Let me drop this crap. These damn things, there's 24 of them. Now, if you're playing on console version, be aware that there is a bug or a glitch where you can only get 23 out of 24. I have come across this. I've done this mission. It intertwines with the Thieves Guild. It has its own story. And it is one of the most annoying ass quests in this goddamn game to ever having to be done. And at the time, I never completed it because I never found all the goddamn gems. And one of the characters I sunk 200 hours in just doing that goddamn quest alone. I finally finished it and I'm like, this was not worth it. Because you get a little bit of story, you get an item, you get some respect from the Thieves Guild from actually getting that goddamn item, and I think it's worth 3,000 gold or some shit like that. But it is, in my opinion, it is not worth doing unless you have a lot of time to burn in Skyrim. That if you're not doing mods or anything like that, because it will take you a long ass time because all those gems are scattered all through Skyrim. So, and they're all in different areas, and you may actually have to look them up and start a list of all the areas that you went there, might have missed it by accident or something like that, and just check it off your list. Because there's 24 of them, they're all scattered, and they can be somewhat difficult to find if you're not looking hard enough for them. Legend of Greatly House? What? No. How do you... As I say, read it. Oh, well, that's from a snake. Wonder what's going on. Attracted a small den of bears today. Your pelts are in fine condition, should fetch a good price. Going to set up camp for the night and kill the beasts in the morning. Hopefully we can get by with a few arrows we have left, or maybe have to fall back my blade. Yeah, even with a bow and arrow or a crossbow, I don't care what type of bow you use, a compound bow, a long bow, a short bow, compound sight bow. A bow is not taking down a bear that easily unless you're aiming for the neck, because that's going to be probably the weakest point for a bear, because bears' hide are so goddamn thick as it is. It's going to take a lot of arrows, and if you're going to come charging at a bear with a sword, you better have some pretty strong ass armor. We're talking about knight level armor at least, and you better hope that bear doesn't manage to actually penetrate your armor, because if it does, you're dead. Because an average bear, especially an average brown bear, is weighing 600 to 800 pounds. So even knight level gear, you are really going to struggle against a goddamn bear. Quick hands, I don't care about that crap. We were saving the extra points. We're doing speech. Oh no, it was enchantment. But I gotta wait one more level for that. So, because even in the 15th century, when knight armor was at its main peak point, that stuff would still weigh average chest piece alone, what, 30, 40 pounds? And then you add the rest of your gear onto it, so you're sitting on maybe 120, 150 pounds worth of armor on top. Ooh, we're going to pick that conversation up in the next following video. But either way, stay safe, healthy, and sanitized. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and leave comments below. Make sure to check out the rest of my videos. And I hope you continue to enjoy this Skyrim Let's Play or guide or whatever you want to call it. I'll see you guys.